Good morning, everyone. Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning. How's everyone doing today?
Y'all understand? See, stuff be happening in the on off the screen. That see Vanessa. For those of you who don't know, we have Vanessa filling in for Erica, who's still out of town and things. We still send our prayers for her. Vanessa, who's been doing a great job with Focus Fashion, doing her thing over in that space, but got her own show. On the network, Focus on You. The format's a lot different, though, huh? You don't have to deal with me in the morning.
It's a little bit different, so we're here today. I'm hoping you guys have an amazing Monday, and thank you for having me here. Thank you
Thanks
guys
for coming, and more important, thanks for dealing with me, because I know I could be a little bit off the chain. Like I told her, I said, hey, listen, don't be going back and tell Erica that you ain't coming back down here no more, because they just off the chain. But we are excited about it, man. It's Money Making Monday, as she said, Motivational Monday. We want to get you into that daily grind. That's why we do this, man. Each day come as a platform for small businesses, nonprofits, independent artists, and all other entrepreneurs, man, providing a platform to be seen, heard, and you all start knowing about it, man, because we love our audience. We love those people who have been joining in. You have your own following already from what you do, because you got an amazing story, man. I mean, you've done a lot of encouraging things with your show, as well as you're one who has been disciplined in your body, doing exercise things. Tell us a little bit about your story. Tell us for those who may not know.
Thank you. Well, my name is Vanessa. I have 3 kids, and I started working out about 3 years ago, which of course I had 42 pounds on top of my actual weight, and I just didn't feel good with myself. So I started working out, and after that, then I started with toning. It was something really hard for me to start working with, but I feel like once you need that feel of changing something, you have to start with yourself. So this is how everything started. I started doing a program with 21 days. I ended up losing 16 pounds. So that's one of the first things that gave me that motivation, and it inspired me to be a personal. I like to share a lot of motivation, and basically everything that I share, it just comes from the bottom of my heart, because it's something that it helped me out. So that's why I like to share all of my process.
Oh, that's so sweet. See, I would be totally vain about it, because you're a beautiful woman. You do great things. You're modeling out there, killing the runway. I'd be vain. I say I did it, and look at me. But it is good that you still keep the positive vibe with it, man. Thank you for what you do in the community. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But each morning, man, we come out here, so we want you all to like it. We want you to like what's going on right now, as well as share it. We want to get more people involved with this thing. That's why we really appreciate, the partnership. Already doing a lot of great things before we even started to combine. But now seeing some of the opportunities, I really love seeing how you guys kind of just took off in the Central Virginia Fashion Week. That was it was really explosive to see how much this area kind of came out and was showing what you all was doing. So I mean, it's really exciting, man. I mean, how long you been in Roanoke? How long you been here in Roanoke?
I've only been here a few months.
Yeah.
So it was a really good opportunity to be able to be part of this whole community, and especially because I take this as inspiring more people too, because I know there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of people going through really hard situations and stuff, and they think that they can never go through it. So this is one of the reasons that it just helps you motivate more people to, and empower them to do the things they want to do.
I love it, man. And like I say, y'all can learn more about My Fitness Zone, man. She has her own Facebook page and stuff like that. But of course, you're going to be learning more about it, because when we come into the new year, man, y'all definitely going to be seeing more about it. I myself going to probably at least look at the program. I don't know how committed I'm going to be to, because I don't know if I'm ready. I like having a little extra weight on me, right? No, you just laugh. It's okay. I actually But a lot of stuff is going on out there. I didn't realize how many Dallas Cowboy fans there really are in the world. Because yesterday my timeline was like just heavily populated with what was happening with Dallas Cowboys. And do you watch football? Do you have a football team? No,
really
not right, not really.
No,
You're not getting up. Here, Meek Mill and Tory Lanez. Of course, we play the best music. That Meek Mill, the new Meek Mill? Did you get that one? No, not that one either.
No, sorry. I just been really focused on some other projects, and I really
Gotcha. But they hot though. They are hot. They hot. Make sure y'all check it out. Of course, we play the best music that's out there, man. But football over the weekend. It was very interesting to see how things are starting to play out. But do you ever host like parties and stuff, or like things like that? Do you ever be around the football scene and stuff like that? Because by the way, I'm still getting culturally in depth. I was in Miami. And I saw more of the Latin community into soccer and stuff like that. But does soccer go on the same time as football?
I think so. I heard something about a game yesterday.
Oh, you heard something about a game?
Yes.
Yeah, man. It was crazy because I had homies that lived in my building, and they would go out and play soccer, like do a pickup game of soccer. Like I would go out and play basketball, and it would be cold, and they'd be out there getting it in. I'd be like, yo, because you gotta be in shape to run up and down if you're playing soccer and stuff like that. It's not for the kid. I play golf instead. But they are checking in up in the room, man. We're excited about it. My lovely cousin Cherry Covenant is up in here. Good morning to you. Steve Moon, what up, brother? Up in here. Of course, Stevie is up in here. Great early morning to you. Vonnie Boo Crenshaw is up in here. The big homie Charles Grant and Chris Ham is up in here, man. So we're going to have a great Monday. Talk about what's been going on. A lot of things been happening here in the city that we are excited about. A lot of different events and a lot of things coming up and things like that. So we definitely going to talk more about what you guys are doing over there in the Focus Fashion world. I know that you got some major fashion shows coming up in 19 that you're going to start doing some casting and stuff for that. So we'll talk about that, and maybe we'll find somebody to talk about sports, because I know y'all don't like coming just seeing me every morning. So I tried my best. We got the beautiful Vanessa coming in here and filling in for Erica, so you don't have to look at my mug. And instead, we got the other one who used to host. I think we're going to sit down and talk to him, man, for a little bit to maybe get some of this sports stuff in here, because I see Stevie talk about the Aggies. We might touch on that and much more, but we chilling in the morning on the Daily Grind Show. It's your boy Time P and Vanessa. Y'all hang out. We'll be right back, all right?
Was the night before Christmas.
Certified public accounting firm of N. Wesley Pugsley Jr. Associates would like to wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and
Wait a minute, Dad. We're not gonna play that old song. Let's play this.
Hang all the mistletoe.
Nah. I got something better than this. We need to listen to right here.
Drew.
We're not playing that song.
Anyway, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if you're looking for a CPA firm to prepare your taxes, please consider us. We have over 25 years experience and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Go anywhere you want to go. Leave your transportation needs to J&K Tours of Roanoke, Virginia, and expect a hassle-free travel experience. Go anywhere you want to go. Travel without worries. Leave your transportation needs to J&K Tours of Roanoke, Virginia, and expect a hassle-free travel experience. Travels without worries. visit us at jnktours.com or reach us by phone at 540-795-0381. J&K Tours.
Apple Ridge Farm. Our passion is to reach out to the underserved youth in our communities, transforming their lives through educational, cultural, and outdoor experiences. We build self-esteem through academic support and success, and with self-esteem comes the belief that our children can reach their dreams. At Apple Ridge Farm, our job is to see the amazing seeds of potential in our youth until they can see that in themselves. Children are our future, and Apple Ridge Farm is committed to continue helping kids grow. For more information, visit appleridge.org today.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Trauma. No. Still not yet. Still not yet. But that's not.
Still not yet, yo.
The big meal, yo. I'm telling you. Listen, and it's good music, but also I think it's so important the message that he's conveying off of this album. It really is a time where it's addressing the criminal system from an aspect of someone who's telling another side of it where we can put these things together. So it's an awesome album. I love that everybody's putting out good music right now. And Vanessa ain't gonna keep on forcing you to have to.
You think Vanessa won't keep listening to that, man?
She's not ready. She's not trying.
I switched it up a little bit, though. We're gonna smooth it out a little bit.
Well, thanks for tolerating and hanging out with us today. We have Farmer Man, who is another part of the New Focus Group, man. We just kind of wanted to sit here and talk to the community about what's going on out here, what we're looking to do to, I think what's most important. We had a conversation, Vanessa, and you was telling me about how important it is for people to take advantage of the opportunities and stuff like that. So with all this going on and things like that, what would be your message kind of on this Monday to, maybe aspiring models, just aspiring entrepreneurs, or just people who just want to do better at their job or whatever like that, to get motivated as you normally do for us on a Monday like this? What would you say to them?
Well, first of all, I think if you feel like you're in need of a change, it has to be from the inside. You really have to take advantage of everything that's going on, because sometimes you're so stuck in the past or things that you haven't been able to go through, and you're just thinking of the negative stuff instead of thinking positive and finding a way to go through it and learn from it. So I think that's a huge thing to do.
Yeah, man.
And we will be having a what is it called? A
forum. Because I lost where you was going. I'm sorry.
We're gonna have motivation in January, talking about a show, talking about how important it is to be disciplined and start with all that, because that's one of the things you have to realize, that if you want to take advantage of everything, basically, then you have to really know where you're going to, not just.
And that's so amazing that you would say that, because I would ask the gentleman that's over there to your left, what do you feel about that, man, for all these pleasantries that Miss, how do you feel about that word, nothing else, the word discipline, especially going into the new year, man?
Self-discipline or just discipline?
Just discipline, kind of, in, because what we were doing, and like I said, thank you, welcome back, brother. A lot of people know you've been in and out dealing with things, but you still kept the flow going. The radio station, a lot of that music I'm talking about that y'all hear coming with this guy, he's taking it upon himself to make sure we keep that going, as well as the relationships with the different DJs we have in different areas. So appreciate you staying on the watch, man. And that's kind of a discipline, especially in the midst of what we are finding this year. People are losing family members. You lost your father over the year, and Erica, who checked in, bless you, babe, just lost her father and things like that.
Not just, you know what I'm saying, not just family that we losing close friends. We have lost in this community in Roanoke. We have lost a lot of people this year, yo.
Yeah, man.
2018 has been extremely hard for us. Like, I don't know if anybody else going through what we going through, but it's like every other day we losing somebody. Yo.
Yeah, man.
But discipline, yo, just being real with you, you know that I have a problem with authority. So discipline is sort of like, you know, I gotta really dig in and I really have to grab on to it, and I really have to assert myself and really talk myself through it, yo, because I'm a knucklehead in some areas. I'm just being real with you. I am. And if I feel a certain way, then I want to do it my way. I don't want to do it per se the way it should be done.
Vanessa, I am so glad you are here today, because maybe that's what is allowed. And this is good TV right here, y'all, because listen here, I have never heard these type of confessions, which are so needed, coming from Mr.
But I mean, the thing is, though, see, this is the thing.
I love it.
A lot of things, and when she was saying what Vanessa was saying, when she was saying what she was saying about it, I was sitting over here like, yo, a lot of that is self-check.
Yeah, man.
You know, because like she said, you'll get into the old ways and the old ways of thinking. You know what I'm saying? And then when you're trying to change and you trying to do something different, everybody around you used to you.
Yep.
So you have to understand that when you want to change, things are going to change.
Yep.
And only way they're going to change for the better is you got to have self-discipline to say, this is why I'm doing it. You got to understand it. Everybody around you don't have to understand it. And I think that's what a lot of people fall off with, having that discipline of just trying to make that change because, okay, well, my mom gonna look at me different, or my boo gonna look at me different. No, if you want different, you gotta strive for different, and you gotta do different.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing over and over again is insanity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that self-discipline and hold on to self. Like I said, with me, I have to really talk myself through certain things. Like getting up in the morning, easy. Making sure that I get where I need to be, make sure my girl get out where she need to be, make sure the kids get out, make sure the set is up. All of that is easy.
Yep.
But having the discipline to say, okay, you know, you got to sit at the station for 5 hours. I have to talk myself through that some days, because some days I want to do me.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I love it, man. I think that what happens in this space is we get a chance, when you can put stuff out there, you can look at it and make adjustments more than what we, I think, go through life and just kind of go through the motions. And then when it gets overwhelming, we try to deal with stuff. Then kind of like, that's what I think I love about your program. You do something like with the water that has like a daily like motivation and stuff like that. You know, where's that stuff come from? You know, and you know, how much has that helped you?
Well, I think it all comes from basically when I felt in depression, I had two choices: either lay in bed, cry all day, and feel guilty about a lot of stuff, or get up and fight for what I wanted.
But see, and I don't want to cut you off. I think the main thing is that, like, see, I would have never known that you battled with depression, and I think a lot of times that's what we don't identify a lot of times. So now for you to say that you yourself battled depression and this became your thing to overcome it, you know, I think that's huge. And I think because a lot of people are dealing with depression right now, and that's why I try to stay happy, I try to stay encouraging, try to stay positive. So I didn't mean to cut you off. I just really wanted to bring that out about that part.
It's really important, and especially too because it's like when you go through that, you just want to forget about the whole world, about everything, and just drop everything. But it is something really important to share with more people, because like you guys said, there's a lot of situations going on around this time. I've also heard about Christmas depression, because some people, like, their families are not together, and there's just so much reasons, divorces, and like so much stuff that is going on, not just this time, but it's usually when people, it hits them the most because it's Christmas and you want everyone to be
come together, right?
Don't let me cut you off real quick, but yeah, let me echo on that. Let me piggyback off of that. At this point in time of the year, a lot of people got to understand that this is really a stressful time of year, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because we all take out of context what Christmas truly means and the true meaning of Christmas. But we as parents, we as spouses, we as boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, we want to do. So the anxiety of wanting to do and wanting everybody to have a good Christmas brings on added stress. You done lost family members that, okay, like with me, like I'll just be real with you, like with my sister, this is really a hard time right now because this holiday was like my dad's holiday. Like my dad, and if you know my dad is, he like me. Let's just do that. But for some odd reason around Christmas, his whole spirit picked up and he was a Christmas type of guy. You know what I'm saying? So right now my sister's really having a hard time with even trying to get over this hurdle, but people just got to really understand that Christmas is the most stressful time of the year, yo.
It can be, and I don't want to cut you off because I like both sides of it. We do got to pay these bills because it is the holiday season. So we want you all to learn more about these businesses and things like that, and we're going to tell you about where you can get some Christmas shopping, and we can take some of this stress away by doing some more of this motivation and some of these disciplines that Vanessa teaches us on her show. You're going to get that today on the Daily Grind, man. So keep it locked. We'll be right back, all right?
Crying Out, Separation Anxiety and a Soldier's Child by Chardonnay. Aid your child in coping with separation anxiety with the help of one mother's personal experience with her own child crying out as he dealt with separation anxiety. The author Chardonnay has been immersed in the military her whole entire adult life. After growing up in their small town, she left to join the army. It became her passport to the whole world. She spent 6.5 years in the military, and after her commitment, she's proud to call Virginia home. She's also a wife and a mother of the one who motivated this book. Get your copy today by going to www.cryingout1.com.
I know firsthand the effects of sickle cell anemia.
I didn't start knowing about sickle cell anemia until I started growing up and had friends that had it. And
this disease that affects over 100,000 people in America alone.
My brother passed away from it. My oldest brother, at the age of 16 years old.
You don't really know when it's gonna hit.
Because it's not just for me, it's for everybody with sickle cell. Your loved ones, my loved ones, people we don't even know. They suffer from this disease, man, and we can do something to save their life. We can make it better.
Wow. And we still all playing the best music, guys. Just a little bit more than Meek Mill. Meek Mill might have been a little bit too much. A little bit too much right here. But we do play a little bit for everybody, man. Your favorite music, we definitely play 24/7, definitely from 12 to 4 for those who really like that old school vibe. Shouts out to our team out there in Virginia Beach, man. Mother and FM to give you the old school midday music mix with with Mother and FM, man, as well as we got stuff going throughout the day. Make sure you're checking it out, man. Good stuff.
Hey, real quick, because you know I haven't been here real quick, so I don't want to really take up a whole lot of time, but I do want to send my condolences and everything to your people and DJ Complex's mom and everything, Miss Epps. Yo, I just want to say that, that lady right there, special.
Yeah, man.
For a lot of guys and girls. She made it possible to get through a hell.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
go into
elaborate on what the hell was.
Right.
But everybody got their own different hell. And for the Roanoke City Jail, she was a blessing.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So I just want to say that.
To community at large, man, yes, I definitely, as she is family. That's my cousin, and Complex, who also contributes to Focus Radio, man. We definitely send our prayers out to everyone who's lost in this time, and that's one thing we was talking about. I think it really helps us to be able to remember them in great lights, and so we're excited about being able to do this here in the city to talk positive of moving forward, and I think that's why I really enjoy your show on Mondays. That kind of gets us to, even though we go through things, really keep pushing forward. And I think that really is so echo, because I thank you for, even taking the challenge of being here, because this may be, I don't want to, just throw out, but did you learn English as a young child, or did you learn English when you got over here?
I learned English when I was around 8-9 years old.
Okay.
But where I started, everyone spoke Spanish.
Yeah.
So that was in California. So I didn't really have that motivation of learning, because everybody spoke my language.
Yeah.
But then when I got here to Virginia, there was not a lot of people that would speak my language, and the school that I went to, there was only 4 Hispanics, 4 Latinos.
Wow.
So I was forced basically to learn it. But it gets hard when you come to another country, because there's always someone that's gonna laugh at your accent, or you go through all that stuff. So when I was in school, I used to be the shy person that would never speak, and people would think that I wouldn't understand what they were saying, but I was just so afraid to speak because of my accent, and they were gonna laugh at me. And
well, bless you though, man, because you do so well with it, man. I mean, because for real, because I took French in school, and I've been in, like, when I was in Atlanta, I lived in Roswell, which was a pretty highly populated area. When I was in Miami, I lived in Little Havana, which was yet another, and I could not break myself into learning language, even though I want to. So for you guys to be here, for like someone like you to do that, I appreciate that, and I'm gonna get you and Carolina, y'all help me to start speaking.
But I'm the crazy one though. So you took French, right? My silly self, you know what foreign language I wanted to take up and took it?
Japanese?
Hell no.
Oh, what? Russian, right, Russian.
Now, can you see myself in Russian class?
Right.
I got put out every other day. But I tried it.
Man, I love it, man. We love being able to do this, man. We are excited. Thank you, Vanessa, for coming on and hanging out with us. We get ready to say goodbye to the folks. Anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Thank you guys for letting me be here. And you guys have an amazing Monday. I hope we motivate you guys and stay motivated.
Oh man, Farmer, man, you just getting back, been gone for a minute. What you want to say to the folks before we get up out of here today? That's what you want to say? Hey.
Focus Radio 6 to 8. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Make sure you're checking them out, man. Like I said, we do play the best music, because I feel like the one thing that Roanoke has, we do have the tight community. But I think the one thing that Roanoke always self-perpetuates is we speak about how we don't have the things that a major city has. But oh, lo and behold, we do. We just have to get out there and get more involved with it. So I thank you guys for kind of pushing the envelope with that. The Focus Fashion, Erica, just thank you so much for sticking with that dream and being determined, even in the midst of what you were dealing with, being an inspiration to others. So we thank you. That people don't realize that she found out, of course we knew what was going on with her father, but her father passed away, and with a major fashion show on the line over at Jefferson Center that she pushed through. And that takes a lot of courage, and we thank y'all for that, and looking forward to what y'all about to do in this upcoming year, because it's about to be crazy. To all those, man, who supports us to watch this show each day, we thank y'all, especially for those who share it. We believe that together, man, we can start moving these things along. A lot of kids, a lot of people are looking for holiday items. We have businesses down here. We have the university, the Star City hoodies. They just restocked. They got ornaments down here. Come see us down here at 325, because we'd love to see you. As well as we'd love to get you online to university.com.
The Star City, all that's restocked?
Right there. I'm looking at it.
What about that Just a Kid?
Just Kid from VA, you can order those. You can definitely put an order in for those, get those rocking. But they're great holiday items. Plus, it allows for the businesses here to start thriving. And that's what we should seek for, man. We should seek for seeing the businesses get stronger versus, hey, I ain't trying to let them, whatever. If one wins, we all win together, man. But I ain't on no soapbox today. I'm just grateful that we are able to do this by 24/7. You can listen to Focus Radio by downloading from your Google Play or your iOS App Store. Once it's there, all you gotta do is push play, or you can listen online where we're at.
Focus Dash Radio.
I don't know why I gotta get the Barry White voice with it, but I guess it works. I always love to leave you also by saying that thing inside of you. It's not a dream, it is your purpose. Set your sights on your targets, hit them, because the only one who can stop you is you. Once you truly start to believe in that thing and walk in your active faith, God will allow it to manifest. And I promise you, it's not something I heard, it's something we're living every day. And so grateful for it. Be able to broadcast live from the great city of Roanoke, Virginia, man, out to the world. It's the Daily Grind Show guest host, Vanessa. You gonna come back and hang out with us this week?
Yes, of course.
Oh man, I didn't rush her off with too much Meek Mill. So thank y'all for checking in. Fun with the homie, man. But we up out of here, all right? Peace.
Bye. Thank you.